Welcome back to the SRL today. This is a interesting clash between the Gunslingers and the Bluetongues. It's the Gunslingers led out by the skipper, Callaghan. And here's the mighty Bluetongues coming out in the blue jersey. It's going to be an interesting clash between these Mines teams, and it's the second game back for one of the SRL greats, Jack O'Neill. After a half a season break, he has returned to the Gunslingers, and it's his second game back, so a bit interesting between the two sides. As Matthews gets the game underway, the ball goes down to Jack O'Neill. He'll give it off to Zaltiner. So he'll be taken on the 20-metre line. Go to Callaghan. Inside. So they make about 2 or 3 metres on that play. Anderson. Right into the Bluetongues pack. So they'll get up to the 30-metre line. Callaghan goes outside to Jack O'Neill. He'll lay it off to Yusuf Jackson. He'll try poke his nose through the line. Butler puts in a kick. He'll come off Turner Jr. and looks like Bluetongues have got some pretty early possession against the Gunslingers. As that's a great run from Great. With the offload to the Tedesco as well. Court goes to Lind. Inside to Burden. The 10-metre line here. Really good opportunity to put some points on early. Puts the Gunslingers under a little bit of pressure. So they go outside to Usha. He's taken in a nice tackle. Last play here for the Bluetongues. Tedesco puts a bomb high up, and Jack O'Neill, he's safe under the high ball, and the Gunslingers, they'll get a 20-metre restart here. So they go across to back of Gulapi. Callaghan goes to Anderson, the 30-metre line. Zaltiner. That's a really good run, straight into the offside player. Makes about 20 metres for his team. So quick play the ball here. Jack O'Neill breaks a tackle. Does he have the speed to get away? Yes, he does. Jack O'Neill, second game back, opens up the Bluetongues defence. That's an experience right there. Running straight through the line. Look, just burned. Burden on the outside. Slides in under the post. Callaghan will take the shot at goal to put the Gunslingers up by 6. Straight in front. And he has no problems with it. He puts the Gunslingers to a 6-point lead. It's a really good defensive set from the Gunslingers there. Straight off their try line. The Bluetongues had a lot of possession down that side of the field, but the Gunslingers capitalised well and made a full set all the way down into the Gunslingers goal line. Bluetongues goal line. Zaltiner takes the first hit up to the 20. Yusuf Jackson tries to hit the hole. He'll make some solid meters getting dragged down from the back. Long ball over to Metcalf. He'll be taken just near the 50. Callaghan goes inside to Zaltiner. Long ball to Reese. He'll be dragged down about 7 shy from the 30-metre line. Butler will pump it downfield to the wing of Slugger. He's found a bit of space here, makes a good solid 20 metres. So they go to Shackelford. He gets dragged down at the 45-metre line. Big hit from Turner Jr. Drives his way up to the 40-metre line. Go to Matthews. He goes short to Shackelford. 4th tackle here. Matthews goes to Ilias. Last tackle on about the 25-metre line. Go to Matthews. He'll punt it downfield to the wing of Reese. Reese has made a break. Reese might be... Oh, he wasn't that close to the sideline as I thought. As Werman. He's made a break through the middle. He'll be dragged down at the 50-metre line. Go to Callaghan. Short to Southton. He'll drive his way. Make his seat. Side an extra few metres is Jack O'Neill. Another line break. He's been involved early. Yusuf Jackson goes to Lappy. Butler goes to Callaghan. Puts it in the air. And McKinnon's safe under the high ball. Gets past one, but he'll be taken towards the 10-metre line. Go long ways to Turner Jr. Good tackle there. Drives him back a few metres. Shackelford. Trying to get his team out of trouble here. Go to Lind. Then to Burden. Burden's taken. Might go for the early kick here. No, they'll just play inside ball to Lind. It's last tackle now. Need some good clearance. The kick was a good defensive set from the Gunslingers. The Gunslingers charge down kick and they end up with it. Southner, good play from the young forward. So they go inside to Bakalaki. He'll be taken at the 20. Yusuf Jackson. Jack O'Neill to Taylor. He'll be dragged down. Jackson to Dimitoni. He'll get tackled at the 10. 4th tackle. Yusuf Jackson. They play deep. That, yeah, I was about to say that looked pretty far forward from Jackson to O'Neill. 2 or 3 metres to be exact. Matthew goes across to Ilias. It's a bit of a get out of jail free card to the Bluetongues as Turner makes it up, goes upfield. McKinnon tackled on the 40. Looks like they'll go for an early kick here. Callaghan might have been offside. No, the ref will say play on. Butler ends up with it, and his team's once again attacking on the 20-metre line. They go to Bakalapi. He drives forward. Got this left side set up, they'll go right. Yusuf Jackson takes it to the Bluetongues. It's Anderson. He might drive over here. Yes, he will. Under the sticks. Anderson shows it to the Bluetongues defense, and the reigning premiers will be down 12-0. So the bunkers just confirming the grounding as it's gone up. Green lights have gone up, and Callaghan, you would think, would slot this over pretty easily to give the Slingers a 12-0 lead. And Bluetongues are in all sorts here, just giving away silly errors to the Gunslingers. Gunslingers have just been... They've just excelled in defense so far. They've held Bluetongues out, forced them to kick early or to kick for not much, for like a lot of meters, but then get forced out again and again, and the pressure is just mounted on them, and Gunslingers have ended up with more points as Jackson takes it to the house. Dimitoni. He'll drive towards the 30-metre line. Go to Callaghan. He goes across to Jack O'Neill. No steps this time from Jack, as he'll be dragged down at the 35-metre line. Taylor, that's a sidestep. He'll be dragged down. It's a good run there, about 30 metres. Jackson sees the gap, nearly makes it through there. So go for the kick from Bakalapi. He'll go down to the wing of Usha. And Usha breaks one tackle, sidesteps from another. And he's nearly taken out a touch there, but manages to find his way back infield. Burden puts on the footwork now. He'll be dragged down at the 40. Lind, cross to Tedesco. He'll drive to make it just over the halfway line. Across the Shackleford. He'll be taken by the Gunslinger edges. It's a nice offload there to Tedesco. Looks like the substitutes have come onto the field as Court goes to Matthews. Matthews drives it towards the wing of Taylor. Taylor makes a sidestep. He's been very good this game so far. So go to Dimitoni. Dimitoni through the gap and with the offload to Butler. Butler doesn't have the pace to accelerate from that. Jackson goes to Oliver. Oliver's through the line. Oliver with the offload. Callaghan's through. They might not stop Callaghan here. No, he's dragged down on the 10. Got the left side set up here. They go left. Over to Wehrman. Wehrman? Not sure the pronunciation. So Oliver nearly crashes over. Tackle. And I think that's Phil Burden there. So they'll go to Callaghan. Callaghan thought about a kick but decided to run it. And they'll put Bluetongues in the mud here, about 5 metres out from their try line. Pretty poor end of set from Gunslingers. Probably could have put a grubber through, tried to force a repeat set. As Slugger does well to stay in there, and the ankle tap looks to save the day here. Jack O'Neill, that is some class from him now. Saves the tries. He might have to save another one here. McDade manages to make the tackle. The offload's made to Tedesco, but now Bluetongues will be on the 5 metre line. So they go inside to Phil Burden, and the Bluetongues are on the scoreboard. Phil Burden, his first try of this match, and the Bluetongues' first try, to be fair. Nice set play there, the earlier play. Just carved them up the middle. They got a quick play the ball. Be able to link up the spine together, put Phil Burden through the gap. So they'll look to convert here. Matthews in front of the post. And he has no problems with it. 6 points is the gap here. Callaghan get the game back underway. Looking to say a few words to the boys, just to try and inspire them. As goes down to Lind, gives off to Malik. Subs have definitely come on. Yeah, come on. And great. Nearly makes his way through some offside defenders. But fortunately, yes, that's a great fend from Tedesco. He makes about 30 meters there. That's a great play. So they go to Lind. Lind is taken on the 30-meter line. Malik to McCade. McDade. Not sure the pronunciation on that one as well. So that's a big kick up. Jack O'Neill's got it covered. And he puts a sidestep on. He's away here, Jack Neal. Jack Neal's looking for a double. I don't think anyone's catching him. It's past the 20. And Jack O'Neill's in for a double. The veteran has scored in for his second try of the match. It's been electric so far in his second game since his return. This Callaghan will look to put the extras on here. Wow, the Slingers turning it up tonight. The reigning premiers, they're looking all sorts in some of their kick pressure and not doing a very good job of containing Jack O'Neill at fullback. So they look a bit lost there as well. Just trying to encourage each other. Need to get their way back into the game sooner rather than later. It goes down to O'Neill. He'll drop it off to Seal. Seal will drive towards the 25-meter line. Callaghan, short ball to Dimitoni. He'll be taken towards the 30-meter line. Yusuf Jackson goes short to Oliver. They go short side, Jensen. He'll be taken by some solid defending from the Bluetongues. Yusuf Jackson, that's a great ball to steal, one-on-one with the fullback. Burden makes the tackle, but not after driving his way towards the 30-meter line. So go to Callaghan. He punts it downfield to Slugger on the wing. He's away here. O'Neill dives early. Looks like Slugger's in for his first of the game. Towards the post. The Bluetongues sides and trots back. Slugger, that's his first of the game. Kick chase wasn't up to standard and Slugger just takes advantage. Jack O'Neill dives early and Slugger just burns his way down the pitch. Straight under the post. It's Matthews who had the extras from straight in front. 6 points the difference here between the Slingers and the Bluetongues. Only 4 minutes left to play of this half. We'll see if Gunslingers can try and extend their lead, or the Bluetongues can try to, I guess, equalize the game back up. The kick goes down to court. He spreads it across to Malik. Tedesco, another fend. He's been electric today. Breaking away tackles like it's nothing. McDade runs across the 50-meter line. Shackled forward. He makes a break, and with the broken tackle and the offload. What a run from him. Bluetongues. Oh, Phil Burden down the short side. 6 points, 1 minute 30 on the clock. Oh, and they mixed up the play here. And Joe Turner's just gone the way of the kicker there, and just it's a poor error from them. Could have tried to put another try on before halftime, equalised it up, but it's a wasted opportunity there from the Bluetongues. So they go inside to Yusuf Jackson, happy to wind the clock down. Siren will ring, and the Bluetongues will head into the sheds. 6 points down. So we get back to the second half of this enticing clash against the Gunslingers and the Bluetongues. 6 points the difference here. And it was an interesting half. Both teams completed pretty well for 1 error each. Gunslingers with slightly more possession time, with about 58% to 42%. Angie Slugger with 140 metres, he's been a standout, although most of those were off that one particular run. It's Ilias, makes his way up to the 40. Tedesco, short to Shackle forward. Oh, there's a bit of miscommunication now. His forward pass is thrown. Wasn't too happy there, the young 5'8". As Metcalf, early shift from the Gunslingers, confident here. Take on the short side here, down the sideline. Callaghan taken towards the 20. Got a real opportunity here to show what they're made of and put on some points early in the second half. Spakalapi be taken the 4th. Last tackle here, Callaghan throws it to the skies and Slugger safe under the ball. It's a massive hit there. Slugger's just been rattled. That's a short ball there. Ilias driven back. This is a really good defensive set so far from the Gunslingers. Shackle forward. Driven back. Matthews makes it down to the 20. Short. Ilias once again driven backwards. Gunslingers are showing dominance here. So they go down to the wing of Reese. No side slips there. He'll be taking the 45-metre line. Massive metre gains here. Is Jack O'Neill. Nearly spreads them open now. Nearly got through that gap. So go to Butler. Anderson. Massive hit there. Oh, that's a massive run from Anderson there. Breaks one tackle, puts in a massive hit, and puts a nice offload through. Bakalapi. It's taken on the 30. Anderson. Ooh, he's nearly through the gap there. Last tackle here. They'll look to send it to the skies. Callaghan. Angie Slugger under it, and the kick is a tad bit too deep. Angie Slugger. Pretty easy catch for him in the end goals. It's Ilias. It's a massive hit. This turn chalks up some metres of his own to the 30-metre line. Shackle forward. Driving to the 40. Second tackle here. Playing some Playing some expansive footy there. Shifting across the line as Ilias is through the gap. Ilias is away to the 35-metre line. Matthews spreads it across the grate. Last tackle here. Look for Lind to put a kick up. And the ball has come loose. Tedesco driving. And he'll come 5 metres within the Gunslingers try line. So it's a mix up between Lind and Tedesco. Jack O'Neill makes some meters. Yusuf Jackson spreads it across the Jensen. Dimitoni, good run there, just runs it to the 50-metre line. Yusuf Jackson, he went for the short ball, probably could have gone for himself, and Shackleford just picks it off. Now the Bluetongues turns the tides, and now they're attacking in the Gunslingers half. For almost a full set to play with, Lind runs straight at the Gunslingers line. Go to Tedesco, he goes long to Matthews. Matthews takes it himself, 4th tackle. Tedesco, short ball, and Butler's come away for it. The class hooker just picks it off, and Dishwasher is gone through to the 40-metre line. It's a new onto the field. Jack O'Neill breaks the tackle. He's already got 2. T ends up at the 20. 1 more tackle left for the Gunslingers after this. They make it to the 10-metre line. Callaghan will put up to the skies. This one looks too deep as well, and Slugger's got another easy pickings from his in goal. I think the Gunslingers need to chase a little harder on their kicks. And Callaghan just needs to sharpen up the kicking. Oh, and that's a forward pass. Gunslingers get the ball handed right back. It's a nice little short ball from Yusuf Jackson. Callaghan goes to Anderson. Dishwasher drives towards the 5-metre line. They're just out from the Bluetongues try line. Anderson's flipped. The referee sees that himself. They'll call the play back to the 10-metre line. 4th tackle here. Callaghan. Way to Anderson. Anderson, massive hit. Flowed to Bakalapi. And Bakalapi scored under the post. What a try from the big lock forward. Look at that, just nice offload there. And Bakalapi read the play and just got himself in the right position to put himself right under the post to put Gunslingers. Well, this will be ahead by 12 now for the Gunslingers as Callaghan slots it over. 12-point lead against the reigning premiers. Gunslingers putting in a performance today. Matthews will restart play here. 20 minutes remaining in the clash. Gunslingers need to rein it back here. Need to stop pulling silly errors. So that's a nice kick, finds some grass off the kickoff. Callaghan, short ball to Dimitoni. He drives to the 20. Callaghan to Anderson. Third tackle here. Butler goes to O'Neill. O'Neill finds some grass. The long ball over. That wasn't it. He just tried to overplay his hand there, I think, Jack O'Neill. It would have just been more beneficial just to take the tackle rather than risk it for a Bluetongues full set in their half. Is Tedesco. He's been great today. Tedesco, one of the standout performers. Is Lind. Goes short to court. Last tackle here for the Bluetongues. If they can manage to score here, they're right back in the game. Slugger goes up for the kick. He gets back, but Burden is clobbered by some great Gunslingers defense. Yusuf Jackson. He was the one who made that enormous tackle to get them out of trouble. As overwhelming. He's rocked there. Massive hit from the Bluetongues. Anderson. Offload to Callaghan. Third tackle here. Yusuf Jackson to Jack O'Neill. Jack O'Neill breaks one tackle. He'll end up at the 40. Inside ball from Jensen to Yusuf Jackson. He'll play the ball about the 45-meter line. Bakalapi. That's a good kick. And Slugger. That is not what you need in the big moments. That is not what you need. Right when Bluetongues were forcing their way back into the game, he drops it and takes it into touch, and now Gunslingers get a full set on their line as Bakalapi nearly forces his way through for a double. Yusuf Jackson goes to Jack O'Neill. He'll spread it to the wing. Taylor. Oh, Jensen. That is brilliant. The inside ball to Jensen. That is beautiful. Look at that offload. The gaps there. Puts on the side step. And he is straight for his first try of the game. Callaghan's got a toughie from out here. And Bluetongues are going to have to score very soon if they're going to try to get themselves back into this game. It's Callaghan. Tough kick from the sideline. And swinging right. That is unsuccessful there from Callaghan. 4 from 5 from his boot today. Bluetongues are still in it with a chance, but they're gonna have to really fight hard here. They're gonna have to throw their hand on a lot of plays. The reigning premiers need to pull something off if they're gonna come back by 16 points or more if they want to get the win. Jack O'Neill goes short to Falconer. He breaks one tackle. But Shackleford's all over him. Werman. It's a nice little gap there. The Slingers are just finding their way around the pitch today. Some brutal footy. Finding all the gaps today. It's all coming together for them so far. Is Saltner. It's Anderson. Drives up to the 45-meter line. So that's a nice kick down to the wing of Slugger. Slugger, he's found some space. This might be his redemption from earlier. He's just got Jack O'Neill to beat. Jack O'Neill, that's remarkable. From the fullback, already scored 2 today. He makes crucial tackle on Angie Slugger. But what a player Angie Slugger has been. Already scored 1 today. And he's looking the goods to come into the SRL next season. Lind takes it to the line. Need to try here, the Bluetongues do. It's Matthews. Matthews forced his way down to the line. I think he's got it over there. No, the ref is going to say he's held up here. It's the last tackle here. Lind puts it to the skies. And Taylor, he's under it, but he'll be driven back into the end goal, is he? Yes, he will be. The Bluetongues, Matthews is unlucky. They didn't even send it up to the bunker. Slugger gives off to Goku Simpson. That might be his first touch of the game. He's been exceptionally quiet today. Matthews spreads it across to Turner Jr. Mason. Be driven back the 30. Shackleford through the space. Goku Simpson, he's come on into the front row and he's having a lot of touches so far. He's caught, goes to Lind, goes to Great. 2 tackles left for the Bluetongues. They really need to score here. I think the game might be over, but can try to score a few consolation tries as Goku nearly forces his way over here. He'll be flipped by some Gunslingers defense. How have the Gunslingers been in defense so far today? They've been exceptional. Barely let any points through as Lind stabs it through. And Metcalf, again they show up. Metcalf takes it from his feet. So they immediately spread it wide to Werman. Anderson driving his way to the 30-meter line. Go to Saltner breaks 1 tackle. He'll end up at the 50. Bluetongues come back. It's all but done. So they trail 16 points. Anderson, nice tackle there from the Bluetongues. It's just over 5 minutes remaining. Callaghan pumps it downfield. That's a nice kick from Callaghan. He's been on fire today. Burden. Nice kick return there. It's Court. Court drives his way through. Go to Goku. Goku's through the space. Oh, and he's knocked it on. Goku's in an outstanding run now. Giving up ball to the Slingers as Anderson makes his way to the 30. Gunslingers could put on another try here to drop it off to Anderson. It's 2 Andersons in the park today. As Callaghan goes short to Saltner. 4th tackle here. They go long. Out to the other Anderson. This will be last tackle here. See what Callaghan can come up with. And that's a knock on. The game is well and truly over. So I guess you can afford errors like this. Shackleford breaks through the line. Dean Matthews. Cross to Slugger. Slugger looking for a double. Gets the offload inside to McKinnon. It's Matthews. Gives it short to Shackleford on the 30. Just over a minute left. They'll see if they can score a consolation try here. So go inside the 3rd and it's just not working for them today in attack. It's Matthews. Short ball. He's just got pumped. And Anderson's just stepped the fullback here. Burden's just got his ankles broken by Anderson. The siren sounds. Gunslingers nearly had a 6th try of the game. The Bluetongues and the Gunslingers shake hands. What a game there from the Gunslingers. That was an exceptional defensive effort there as Jack O'Neill picks up man of the match, 2 tries to him. 1 try to Bakalapi, Jensen, and Anderson. 4 from 5 from Callaghan. And Slugger, he had a pretty good performance bar 1 crucial error. And Phil Burden also ended up with 1 try. So we'll look some of the meters here. Slugger with 238, 1 try, 6 line breaks. Rusty Shackelford, that's a good effort from him there. 5 line breaks, bunch of tackles, only 1 missed. And Tedesco, I'd like to point out, he also had a pretty good game. He made some good tackle breaks. And yeah, and we'll look at the Gunslingers. Jack O'Neill, 267 run meters in his second game. On return, 12 tackles, 0 mix, 6 line breaks, and 2 tries. It's a phenomenal effort from the fullback. Butler with a try assist, 187 meters. And Callaghan, he had a pretty good game with the boot. 5 conversions and a try assist to top it off. Nice effort from him. Yusuf Jackson, he also had a good tackle. And I think we'll wrap stuff up there. Thank you for tuning in for the fight for the Bluetongues versus Gunslingers. Gunslingers win 28-12. I'm your commentator, Daniel Hellier, and I will see you in the next SRL game.